What up? What's going on, y'all? In this video, I'm going to be talking about men not feeling appreciated. Okay. I hear this a lot. I hear a lot of conversations about men saying, that they're not appreciated and this and that. And I get it. I understand. I feel sometimes that I'm not appreciated, and but it's cool, right? It's cool for me because I don't do what I do as a man. I don't do what I do to feel appreciated, right? I do what I do because I believe that as a man, there are certain things that I have a duty to do. You understand? So for me, a lot of things I'll just do out of duty. Now, let me break down appreciation, right? Or let me break down why a lot of men don't feel appreciated. I think a lot of men do things because they're looking for some type of praise or maybe validation or just acknowledgement of like, I see you and I appreciate you. I get it, right? Especially in relationships, right? As men, we do a lot. We hold down a lot, man. We deal with a lot, just dealing with the outside world, right? And then also, you know, being who we are in a relationship. Now, I'm speaking on the unemotional guys. I'm talking about the stoic guys. I'm talking about the masculine guys, the men who stand on their square. I'm not talking about, if you're all emotional and I'm talking about the men who do what it is that they're supposed to do, even when they don't want to do it. I'm talking about the men who have emotional maturity, right? Emotional intelligence. The guys that for the most part are doing the right thing. It's not easy, right? And I get it, but you have to understand that as a man, we're put here, in my opinion, to do certain things, regardless of appreciation or thank yous and things like that, right? We're put here to do certain things, period. You were born a man, and that's just the role or the responsibility that you have as a man, period. You just have to suck it up. Now, am I saying go out here and jump through hoops and do all kind of stuff for somebody that don't give a damn? Absolutely not. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is when as a man you make a decision to do something, you got to stand on it. You got to stand on it and you got to live by it for as long as you need be. If it's what you said that you were going to do, whether or not you're going to get praised for it or whether or not you're going to get validated for it or whatever. And as a man, you shouldn't be looking for validation anyway. But let me tell you the one thing that will help you if you're in a situation where you believe that you're not appreciated. Now, I'm not talking about where you're in a situation where you're being violated, you're being disrespected, and you're being, blatantly, you know what I'm saying, looked at as a nobody. I'm not talking about that. You listen, man. Don't sit around and accept no disrespect, or sit around and expect, or accept foolishness or anything like that, right? As a man, you got to set boundaries and you got to stand on those boundaries. So if you're in a situation where you just got to walk away because your boundaries are being crossed or your standards are not being met, fine, do that. You absolutely 100% do that. But I'm talking about you're a man, you have your boundaries. Nobody's crossing your boundaries. You have standards. Everybody's meeting your standards. But you would just like that little bit extra, like, you know, Mother's Day, right? I'll use Mother's Day for an example. Most of the time, Mother's Day, mothers get everything, right? Father's Day, fathers don't really get too much, right? Man, you got a lot of fathers that complain, oh, Father's Day, I don't get this and that. Bro, that's just how the cookie crumbles. That's the role that you signed up for. It's not gonna be much appreciation. That's just what it is. Valentine's Day, usually you'll see, for the most part, the guys doing all this stuff for the woman and all this, hoopla and all of that, but you don't really see it reciprocated, right? It just is what it is, right? You're a man. suck it up, buttercup. That's just what it is. Now, I'm not saying you got to do all these things, right? I'm not saying that you got to do all these things. Like I see guys going crazy for Valentine's. I'm not saying you have to do those things, right? If you don't believe in Valentine's Day, then you don't got to deal with it, right? But I'm simply showing the difference between how, women are validated or, whatever versus men, right? But you just got to understand that this is what you signed up for, and it is what it is. Now, one of the things that you can do to help you with that feeling of I'm not appreciated, right, is being on your purpose. When you are on your, and let me break down purpose, right? Let me break down purpose real quick, right? Your purpose is always you. A lot of guys ask me, man, I can't find my purpose. I can't find my purpose, man. How do I find my purpose, right? So typically when I speak about purpose, I'll be speaking about a thing that you are so very passionate about that you will chase that thing all day, every day, right? That is how I define your purpose. The thing that you'll chase it all day, every day. The thing that you can talk about all day, every day. The thing that you can do all day, every day. The thing that you do that you start in the morning, and before you know it, the whole day is gone because you've been doing that thing, right? That thing is the thing that I say is your purpose, right? But at the end of the day, your purpose is you. The thing is the tool that helps you find you. Forget about feeling appreciated, right? When you're chasing your purpose, the satisfaction, the gratification that you get just from chasing that purpose, whatever that dream, that goal is, the satisfaction that you get from it and who you become while you're chasing it will outweigh any validation that you're looking for from somebody else, any appreciation or any of that, right? Your purpose is who you are. You find who you are through whatever the thing is, right? Some guys' purpose is, I don't know, whatever it is. Whatever your purpose is, whatever the thing that you can do all day. You see some people love music. Some people just love music all day long. You got guys who DJ. They just love music. Whenever they're, any minute, second, hour, they're spinning a record. Or, well, now, you know what I'm saying. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? That was me at one point in time, right? I was a DJ. I loved to DJ. That's all I ever wanted to do. My record collection was crazy. The equipment that I had was crazy. That's all I ever wanted to do was just play music. That is still in me. However, the person that I became while chasing, you know what I'm saying, that passion for the music is what my purpose was. But your purpose will when you find a man, listen, a man with no purpose is a dangerous man because he has nothing, he's just out there. Guys, so you have to understand your purpose is very, very important. And you don't worry about being acknowledged, this and that and all that. I don't do it. Nah, as long as you on your purpose, nothing else is going to matter. You get what I'm saying? See, when you don't have anything that gives you satisfaction or gratification or makes you feel good, then you look for it from other people. You look for it from the people around you. You know what I'm saying? You doing something for a woman. You want her to, oh, thank you. Oh, rub your back or whatever. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that doesn't feel good. But what I'm saying is you shouldn't look for it. In my opinion, I'm just saying you shouldn't look for it. It sounds crazy, like, oh, listen, if that woman appreciates you and what you do, she'll show you. She'll tell you. And if she doesn't, so be it. Make sure that what it is that you're doing because you want to do it, not because you're looking for satisfaction or you're looking for a thank you or you're looking for a I appreciate you. See, when you have a purpose, you don't care about none of that. The only thing you care about is that grind. The only thing you care about is that purpose. That thing will be the thing that gives you the satisfaction and the gratification and all of the other things that you're looking for, the validation. That thing. Stop looking for it from a person. You get what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is a lot of you guys who don't have purpose, your purpose now becomes the woman or the relationship, and you put everything into the woman or the relationship, and then when the woman or the relationship doesn't work out, or the woman is gone, or she violate, or whatever it is, now you broke, busted, and disgusted because you feel some type of way because you've poured everything that you have into that thing, meaning her or the relationship. Guys, your purpose has to be first. Your purpose has to come first. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you what I know. Purpose over everything. That's just how it goes. I'm not saying you disregard other people that's in your life, but your purpose has to come before everything else. Because listen, if you're not a man who's on your grind, and you're not a man who's on your purpose, and you're not a man that's focused, you're going to be all over the place. And then everything and everyone that depends on you to be the man that you're supposed to be is going to be in jeopardy because you have no direction. You have no focus. You're all over the place. Something going on over here, you over there. Something going on over there, you over there. Something going on up there, you up there. You're not grounded in a thing that gives you the satisfaction where you can say no to this, no to that, no to that, and stay on purpose. Stay on grind. Stay on focus. Don't worry about whether or not other people appreciate what it is that you're doing. Don't worry about it. Do what you do because it is what you want to do. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. A lot of you guys are Mr. Nice Guy. And there's nothing wrong with being nice. What I'm saying is the term nice guy is a pushover. Somebody looking for validation, a man looking for validation. That's what a Mr. Nice Guy is. Don't be a Mr. Nice Guy. Do whatever it is you want to do because you want to do it, but don't be a pushover. Don't let people get over on you. Don't be a sucker. A man who's on his purpose, man, is a valuable man. A man who's on his purpose is a man that should be going toward greatness. I got guys that 1 month I ask them, hey, what's up, man? What you got going on? Yeah, man, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. 6 months later, hey, man, how's that thing going? Oh, man, I'm doing something else now. Okay. 6 months after that, hey, man, how's that thing that you was doing, the new thing? Yeah, man, I'm not doing that no more. Or just all over the place. Most of the time, man, if you haven't yet found your purpose, you haven't dug deep enough in you to find who you are and what it is that you know what I'm saying? Like you truly love. You'll never, your purpose is what develops you. When you find that thing, you'll become great because you want to become better at that thing. And so that'll cause you to dig deep into you. So you can figure out, how can I become a better person so I can be better at that thing? The thing is the tool, right? The thing that I say, find your purpose, because when you find your purpose, you find you. You ever hear people that talk about, you'll hear people who are like into like church or whatever and stuff like that, right? Or people who are into music maybe and stuff like that. They'll say something like, they may be getting interviewed and they'll be like, well, when did you know, that you wanted to be a preacher or a pastor? Or when did you know you wanted to be, a musician? Or when did you? And they'd be like, the first thing they said, right? The first time I got on stage and I held that microphone and I sung my first song, it was in me. And ever since then, like, you understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all have never even done enough things to find the thing that will bring it out of you. Some of y'all are just going through life. You get a job, and that's all you know is the job. You just do the job. You go to work, you come home. You never experience anything else. You've never done anything outside of go to work and come home. Go to work and come home. You may save up a couple dollars and go on a trip. You might save up a couple dollars and go out on the weekend. But your life is just a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, start over. Monday, Tuesday. Nothing outside of that. That is in my opinion, right? At least for me, it's not a fulfilling life. Guys, stop looking for other people for validation, appreciation, gratification. You don't need none of that. Again, it feels good. Find your purpose, guys. Find the thing. A lot of you guys have greatness in you. You just haven't found it. Why do you think with kids, right, you'll see parents, good parents do this. Introduce their kid to everything. Playing a musical instrument. Get on the basketball team. You don't like basketball? Try football. Go get in the choir. Go to karate. You know what I'm saying? Go try out this. Go try. Like, they kind of put their kids in a whole bunch of different things. You understand what I'm saying? So that they'll find something. One of those things just might spark their interest, right? Or they may meet somebody, right? Because a lot of it has to do with social skills. And for kids network too, right? And then somebody else may be into something and then they introduce them to that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's so many things. Look at the Olympics. Look at the Olympics. I was watching the Olympics the other day and I saw some, I don't know if it was like ice skating, it was bobsled. It's stuff out there that's wild. To go to the Olympics, right, for like certain sports, there are sports that I've never even heard of, but the people are so passionate about it. You understand what I'm saying? That is they for 4 years. What is the Olympics like every 4 years? They'll train hard for 4 years because they want to be number one at that. They'll work. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Guys, when you find your purpose, you'll find the thing that will wake you up. It will bring you life. A lot of you guys just don't have life because you don't have a life. But you're thinking that a life means hanging out with Bob and, you know what I'm saying, Mark, whoever. Nah, you have to find the thing in you that sparks something within you. And I promise you, when you find that thing, you're probably not even going to be worried about who is and what they doing. All right, guys, your purpose is everything. Don't worry about being appreciated by people and this and that and blah and all that. I'm not saying it's not a good thing. I'm not saying let people walk all over you, right? But don't look for that. Don't look for that. Don't look for it. You know what I'm saying? You do what you have to do because it's what you know you need to do and you're okay with doing it. Don't do things that you're not okay with. Do what you're okay with doing, right? Stand on your boundaries. Have standards. But more importantly, find your purpose. When you find your purpose, ain't really too much else gonna matter. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all be good.